for kids on the autism spectrum. We do a lot of in-home programming for all kinds of needs that young children have. My own experience is, like I said, I have a 2 and a 4-year-old. My daughter was one of those kids that like grew up, and she, from the get-go was just very verbal, really socially engaged, emotionally engaged, really kind of advanced, I would say, probably cognitively. And then my son, on the other hand, is, he's got different developmental trajectory. And one of the things that my wife and I have been working through is some challenges with communication, where there's definitely a delay, but there's things we can do to like help him along. And it's people like you who are kind of experts in kind of the kids that are coming into your classroom. You're spending all kinds of time with them. You're in a really unique position to be able to have conversations with parents like me. So part of what I try to do is get out and help support early childhood educators and thinking about that. And even though I'm a professional, I'm a dad, and I don't spend as much time in the kind of context, like especially a social milieu like you do. So it's important for us to have good communication. So again, I just want to know your name, maybe the class that you're going to be working in, and then if you have any children yourself, that would be really helpful to know.
Yeah. I'm Nicole Martinez. I'm going to be teaching pre-K2. I have 3 children, the youngest being 4. My middle son is on autism spectrum, and it was really hard in the beginning because the preschool people at the time didn't understand him. He wasn't really communicating. We didn't understand him, but once we got that help, it was really well.
Excellent. That's great. Well, then your experience today is going to be helpful for all of us to listen to. So thanks.
Lacey Elisea. I have 3 kids, but they're bigger now. So none under the age of 5. And I'm going to be in 1st grade.
What grade does this?
First grade.
First grade. Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm Selena. I have 4 kids. They're older. I have twin girls who are 15, a girl who's 14, and a boy who's 12. And I got a degree in early childhood, but I mainly used it for my own kids because I homeschooled them until last year.
Okay.
So they went to public school and they're doing amazingly. And I'm going to be starting this year working with Amanda with the 3-year-olds.
Fun. Well, thanks for being here.
I'm Amanda, and I'm still trying to figure out keeping track of what I'm teaching. I'm teaching 2 separate classes, so I'm doing the 3s that'll be turning into 4, and then I'm also teaching the 4s turning into 5s. So 3s and 4s and 4s and 5s. So we call it preschool and pre-K.
Great.
And I have 2 children of my own, a 6-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I'm going through this adventure with my 6-year-old. We just found out she has some pretty severe vision issues that are not a physical vision issue, it's a processing issue, so it involves her brain. So it's a learning disability.
Yeah.
So it's a whole new world. We're doing vision therapy, which is this big new thing.
Yeah.
By proxy, we're all going through it too.
Yeah.
Because she goes here too. So the staff is learning along with me, sometimes whether they want to or not.
Yeah. Well, it seems like this is a really strong knit community here. When I sat down with your leaders a couple months ago, they were talking about kind of how important that sense of community is, how important that is to them. It sounds like to you all as well. Do most people who work here's children also come
A lot
here?
of us do.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm Vanessa H, and I am teaching
Yeah,
grade.
and they sit next to each other.
And I have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. And a 4-year-old that's here.
Cool.
What are you teaching?
Choose a place.
I am Vanessa R. I have a bonus daughter who's 20, and then a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I am teaching pre-K with.
Fun. These guys are getting kids ready for school.
We are. We're trying.
Yeah. It's a big class.
Christy Reller, kindergarten, and I have 2 boys, one that's 8 and one that's 5.
And what classroom did you say?
Kindergarten,
Kindergarten. Okay.
my 10th year.
And you
wow.
get to teach your son
And I get to teach
again.
Has anybody been here longer than you?
Well,
You
the one
too.
that started it.
Yeah.
Oh, not tenure here, no.
Oh, in
No,
general.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm Elizabeth Stokes. I'm teaching the early preschool, so like 3-4s. I don't have any kids.
Okay.
I'm Cassie Sutherland. I'm teaching early learners with Elizabeth. I have 3 girls, 2, 5, and 7. And 2 of my children will be going here this year.
And one did.
And one did, and now she's
Congratulations.
doing awesome.
Yay.
Both of my
Second
younger
grade.
Creations.
I'm Jane Metzger, 2.0. So this year I get to do what I'm really passionate about, and that is visit classrooms and help with kiddos that might need an extra special little boost or whatever with my background, and play with them and pay forward to y'all things that I've picked up along the way for a few years. And then in the afternoon I get to play with Jennifer again. We haven't played together for 4 or 5 years and do, I don't know, what are we calling the club, Jennifer?
Afternoon club.
The afternoon club. So we're doing kind of an extended day for some of our parents, our families that need that, I guess. So anyway, so.
Were you the first teacher?
Yeah, she was the first.
I was the first
First.
teacher.
And then,
You were like the third,
I think.
second and a half.
Yeah, 2.5. Because my granddaughter went here, and then one day she just wouldn't let me leave. Stay. So,
Yeah.
and hence her last name is Hook, and she hooks us all to stay. So.
Yeah. Seems like she's kind of got that energy back
Yeah.
there.